So one of the most well-known brands in Ireland, New Holland. I'm delighted to be joined by Paddy Slattery of M&S Machinery. Paddy, bit of an interesting display here. Not many tractors, but a lot of loaders.
Yes, I suppose, like everyone knows, New Holland has the tractor, I suppose, whereas the loaders are kind of a new thing.
Yeah.
You have a good range of loaders, from a 5-ton to a 7-ton to a 10-ton, up to a 15, and then on to the big loader, which is your 190 or 20-ton loader. So that's what we're kind of pushing here today. That's the main focus, so it is, yeah.
And speaking of these loaders, is there much interest from farmers in these loaders for use on the farm?
Oh, definitely. Like the smaller loader, the W60 and the W80 here behind us, they'd be for that end of it, you know, winter feeding, loading dyed feeders, that kind of thing. So they are, yeah. So, yeah.
And we're talking about the cost of machinery these. What is kind of the budget range for a loader from New Holland?
So your smaller W60 loader there, it starts at in around 58,000. Your W80 here behind me is 72,000, and it goes up from there. Then the real big one is up over 200,000, all plus VAT, of course. Yeah.
And obviously it's been a challenging year for the sector as a whole, with parts supply issues, price increases. How has New Holland faced that, and how yourselves as a dealer, how have you had to face them challenges?
Sure, like, I suppose starting off when the whole thing hit with COVID and everything, we had some issues. But to counteract that, I suppose we've ordered plenty stock, you know what I mean, and ordered in time and just kept on top of it, yeah. That's all we could do, you know. Yeah.
So customers aren't having any issues really getting parts off you? I heard there's a lot of issues with other manufacturers getting parts in, there's a long lead time.
There is bits and pieces, but we'll say in the line of customers getting parts, we generally have plenty of stock in the yard, so if it comes to it, we can take a part off a tractor, that kind of thing, or a part off a loader to get a lead going, because one thing we always do is keep plenty of stock in the yard. So if the part isn't on the shelf, we have a unit in the yard, so it works that way. You know.
And obviously price and money has been a big topic of this year. How has the sales, has this been affected by the cost increases, or has the market trend sort of remained the same?
Generally stayed the same. New Holland, to be fair, would tip you off as the price rises are coming, so you'd try and get in ahead, and you'd have stuff at the older price. Generally 80% of lads then are trading in stuff, so you're going to give the value of today's value on the trade in. So the bit in the middle generally will stay the same. That's the way that works.
And is there strong trade-in value at the moment on tractors?
Yeah, it's good. There's good demand, and it's good in fairness, yeah, it's fine.
And then looking to the future, is there anything we can expect out of New Holland?
In the tractor lineup, there's a new T5 entry level coming out. There's also talks of a long wheelbase refresh T7 in the plans. That's really it on them two fronts, yeah.
And obviously it's been a while since we've had these in-person events, there's been a lot of online launches. What is the benefit of being down here interacting with the customers?
Sure, like in fairness, there's a good buzz around here today. We're only here with a couple of hours, and there's great interest in fairness. Sure, like it has been a while since there has been one of these big events, you know. So it's all good, yeah.
And then obviously looking to the future, then your combine harvester range, how's that faring?
It's good. Some I suppose supply issues again, but again, order your stock in time and try and lock in the price, that kind of thing, yeah.
So what sort of, we're talking about lead times and stocks and all this, what's the sort of lead time if I went to buy myself a New Holland from a dealer? What's the sort of lead time you can roughly expect?
What you can roughly expect on tractors alone there, you're talking, I suppose, 12 to 15 months. But like we'd have 2 or 3 of everything. We keep between 25 and 30 new tractors in stock all the time, so that helps that, you know.
So the key message would be for farmers to get their orders in and be well prepared.
Yeah, have yourself organised. Like even as it is, farmers have to go out and buy their fertiliser now and pay for it straight away. I suppose it's not ideal, but at the same time, that's the way our business has been for a long time, you know.
Well, Paddy, thank you very much.
Lovely.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Cheers.